All right, Kevin, this is for Tuesday, May 14th. There's the S&P chart. I'm going to do the spreads, uh, both cattle and, so this area is likely. In fact, I'm just going to pull up the newsletter on that because I think it does a better job of illustrating. Bear with me. This is the June AUG live cattle. This 240 to 262 half area is likely. Now, why am I showing 235 even here? There's something going on with this. I'll fix this after the video, but I'm going to have to lower that to 235 even. This is have to go 235 and see what's going on here. But in any event, this is our support, 235 even to 262 half. And this is an area that can absorb selling. It's a target. It can absorb selling, through into June expiration, actually. And once we test this lower area, we can round up, possibly back to 527 half. But if we close below 235 even, then this low way back a year ago, which is 0.200, would be anticipated then by June expiration. So there's that. Let's talk August, October. Once again, my charts are all god dang screwed up. All right, look at that. We settled below that. This is 0.075 again. So holding below this allows, this area once again, this channel structure, which is now at about 0.925. But if we close above it, like I said, we're looking for 1.0, actually 1.075. All right? So that's pretty clear. October D's broke below, settled above. This is a structure at negative 4.200. I don't know. Oh, I see, right. We do have a new speed line, which does come in very close to this. I'm just going to rough eyeball this sucker here. All right. Erase this. So we have a speed line at negative 3.2 and a channel top at negative 3.35. That's our range of resistance. You have this high at negative 3.275. This is our area that can absorb buying. It's the area we need to get above before I feel comfortable buying that. Until then, this thing can continue going south. What is the downside target? That's difficult to ascertain. It really is. There's really, you could draw some of this stuff, but what is that going to get you? A weekly containment? We're looking big picture, difficult to say. Holding below this, stay bearish, stay short, close above it, buy signal. And it's about as simple as it gets. D's Feb. Sells off Friday, sells off again today. All of this stuff is really obsolete. We have a double channel extension we tested today and closed just above. Bottom line with this particular spread, once again, where are the targets? How do you ascertain? It's difficult. It really is. This is our resistance at negative 2.675, essentially, 650. I don't know if we'll get there anytime soon, but that's our resistance. We do have a speed line coming in here. And I'll look at that if we rally, today or the next day. But there's no sense in wasting my time because, as soon as we take out this low tomorrow, if we do, then I've got to reconstruct all this. So, D's Feb live cattle. June OC. Now we're doing the second, fourth, right? Yeah. Okay. We tested this channel top. Now we're back to this channel bottom, 2.675. Because of this high still holds, all this stuff, the speed line, this is not a channel bottom, this is just a trend line. But the speed line still remains valid at 1.550. Closing below 2.675 should see 1.550 within a matter of days. And that's an area that can absorb selling, say, through June. This channel top, this area up here remains really roughly the same. This could go to 5.10 now. I would say that if we closed above, actually I think the big breakout here is going to be 4.500. We could top out here for a day or two, but if we close above this channel structure, I think this channel top is then expected at 6.050. So there's a lot of volatility here, obviously, in this. We could easily test this tomorrow and rally back to here by Friday or sooner. If we close below this, expect the speed line. Big support here, so forth and so on. Let's move on to August Dece. All right. So this area is holding. All right. Negative 4.425, negative 4.325. Okay. Just going to get rid of this stuff. We could talk about this on a screen share, but this is our support, and above which we can get up into this area, negative 3.1, negative 2.97. Okay. And then ultimately this channel top is still at 475. If we close below this, that's bearish. No two ways about it. So, and I would think that I could also construct a channel formation in here. Yeah, I'm not crazy about it because I think the market is more or less honoring this stuff here. Okay. October Feb. Continuing south, this still remains the big resistance area. And there you have it. In fact, to be more accurate, that's the next resistance area. This is essentially invalid now because we have a new low. So come on, you. Well, I'll wait on this before drawing it because if we break to new low on Tuesday, it requires a reconstruction. But this area is our resistance right now. Come on, what are you? 3.2, 6.625. And we'll have a speed line not far above that as well, is the ceiling. Until then, where is this going? I mean, it becomes really sort of silly after a while with regard. There's really no real wide wave structures for creating Fibonacci wave counts or anything. It's just, you know, it's almost like wherever it may decide to go. I mean, there's probably a channel structure here. I'm sure there is. We may have violated already, actually. No, we didn't. Look at that. Be careful what I say, right? Negative 8.375. Okay. So this is buyable, I suppose, right? I'm actually okay with buying this channel top in the 6 point whatevers. You know, it's about a 1.5, 2 points, 1.5. If we bought this channel bottom, if we close below it, it's yet another get out of the way sell signal. But holding above negative 8.375, we should reach into this area soon, like 3 to 5 days. All right. And I'm going to move on to the June AUG, lean hogs. Okay. Yes, we did. All right. This channel structure is 775 still. And all this is coming together at negative 4. 0.800, and this speed line is at negative 4.200. That's the this area narrowing daily is our support. This is our resistance. We've essentially tested this already, so the market is vulnerable to slipping back in here over the next 3 to 5 days. If we close above negative 1.775, that's actually bullish. So I do like the idea of buying the June-Aug spread if we close above negative 1.775, because I do think, are you kidding me? Oh, that's positive 2.125. I was thinking less than a full point. No, it's several points. A several point rally up into that area. August, October. Settled below this channel bottom on Friday. Follow through yesterday. We're familiar with this. This is that channel structure that we got back above. I will 7.875. This channel structure is 6.575. It does line up a bit with this old high at 6.700. We could play ping pong in here for a few days. That's a tough call, actually. What to do here? I guess this would be it. That's our support zone. If broken, bearish continuation. Until then, I think this is a good weekly support area. If you wanted to buy this, I'm fine with that. And I think the market could then not only retest this channel bottom within a week or so, but even possibly back into this high area, this low 9 area. So there's a potential 2 to 3 point play here buying this area. If we close below it, though, that's bearish. That's August, October. October Dece. All right, this whole thing looks pretty bad. Friday, we obviously took this area out. And so this trend line, yeah, okay, fine. I'm not really crazy about it. Really, this is the channel bottom is our target now. 1.600. It closed at 2.600 today. That's that old trend line all across these lows. So I think we're gonna test this channel bottom here in the coming days. We do have a trend line for today at 2.350, but overall, this breaking back below this trend line is bearish, a bearish event. And buy this channel bottom, I'm fine with that. Problem is, it's dropping every day. So if we buy it to the very tick, within a few days, we're already giving up a full point on a stop, a technical stop. But anyway, that's October Dece. July, October, here's the 2-4 things. 7.125. That's the speed line. We almost hit it today. The problem I have, well, I don't really have a big problem. This is 9.47. I was just looking at monetarily. I think, you know, we're looking at like a 3 to 5 day play. If we close above 7.125, then 9.475 is expected, and that's a solid 2 full point play. That would be good. And ultimately, if you're looking at just pure speed lines and ignoring this channel top, you can't ignore the channel top though, because it is merging with this whole low area. So I think you have to stair step this. You buy it above here, up to here, get out. Maybe you go short. You reverse above here, up to here. And this is the bigger area, which is 12.225 essentially. All right. Okay. All systems go to the downside below this, expecting at least a retest of this low. This is the July-October. AUGDIS. All right. Well, here we go again. We violated this at 10.375 today. Should continue south. We've had a series of little sell signals. We bought this one. That's right. And then thank God we got out of this. I mean, we would have anyway, but I don't think we took much of a hit here. Where are we going? Good question. We do have some Fibonacci sequencing here. Possibly here, and let's take a look at the just the raw 100%. Yeah. Okay. So this is the area 5.125, 3.875. This is our zone that I wouldn't be surprised to see over the next few weeks. And this channel bottom is already down there. The only thing we need to do now is violate this low of 9.275. And we're in a bear mode right now below 10.375. So you short 10.375 today? I'm actually fine with that. But I would be chomping at the bit for a daily settlement then below 9.275. And that was AUGDIS. And finally, with regard to the spreads, October-Feb, look at that sucker, just continued. That speed line held beautifully. You know, I don't even like this chart, though, to be perfectly honest. It's one of those, you know, I don't know. You know, this is likely negative 2.250. I feel almost this is like a waste of time right now, what I'm doing here, because I don't think you're even inclined as well to trade this. Negative 2.250. What am I doing here? This is a highly volatile spread. I mean, this is just a couple of days, and it's like a 2-point swing. 3-point swing between this channel structure. 3 full points. If you're interested in looking at more of this, I'm happy to. But until then, God dang it. I really hate how CQG they really could improve their product. You know, you got all the letters, including gold and the 30-year. I'm trying to think if there's anything. You know, the corn market tested support today and held nicely. I mean, we slipped below it by 5 cents, but that long-term support at 348.5 held, and we got a key reversal low in the process. So it looks good for corn, and so I'm doubting even more that wheat sell signal that we were talking about this morning. You know, corn really needs to set up for a sell before wheat follows through, and it looks to me like wheat just might be rejecting that long-term sell signal, especially if we get any more follow-through the next few days. Cattle obviously closed below its support today on the weekly chart. We do need to see how the week plays out. We could get a rally by the end of the week, and as long as we close above 110.82 June contract, we're stable to bullish into later summer. But if we close below it, just the opposite. Lean hogs remain bearish, still expecting the 79 handle over the next week or two. Crude oil is in the midst of testing its support. If you wanted to look at some puts in crude, I'm actually okay with that just as a preparation, you know. Come on, damn it. What a bunch of crap. I really get... What am I doing here? This is it. All right. We're testing this right now. We've got look at that. It's kind of a reversal here. We took out last week's high today, and now we're gonna close below 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, no. So 60.75, the same formation on the weekly chart. I'm gonna finish with this then. Is the crude oil. Come on, open up. 60.08. Same formation on the weekly chart, but to be honest, if we close below 60.75 formation today, Tuesday, it doesn't look like we're going to do that on Monday, but if we do it on Tuesday, I'm willing to go short this thing. I think we'd look at 52 puts, you know. So there's that. Alrighty. That's all I got to say. It's 20 minutes in, and if you want to screen share in the morning, we certainly can.